Visiobike.
Dobro jutro, Zagreb Connect. I'm Alex. I'm the marketing director for Visiobike. Here's the situation. Most of us live in cities now, and they're great places to live in so many ways, but they are huge, and getting around in them really sucks. So whether you're commuting by car or by public transport, transport's a big problem, and not the best experience. First thing in the morning, last thing at the end of your working day. There has to be a better way. There is a better way. More and more people are choosing to cycle to work, and more of those people are choosing e-bikes. So let's look at an e-bike. This is a regular e-bike. It's just a basic bike with a motor, battery, and controls. 2 years ago, we decided we could make a much better e-bike. That's Visiobike, and here it is. So it's a marvel of engineering. All the electronic functions are integrated in the carbon fiber frame. Let's have a look. Here they are. So you can see the contrast with the regular e-bike. All of these features are for your comfort, your security, and your safety and the security of the bike. My favorites, I think, are probably the automatic gear shifting, the micro USB charger so I can charge my phone while I'm cycling along, and the rear view camera feels like I've got eyes in the back of my head. So we really tried to design the absolute best possible e-bike experience. As I said, focus on comfort, security, and safety. The Guardian newspaper tested Visiobike in London, and they called it the bike Batman would ride. In fact, Visiobike tends to impress everybody who sees it. Here it is again. This is our signature shape, and all controlled by the smartphone on the dashboard. The difference is the technology. Visiobike has a chip inside that connects wirelessly to your smartphone so that you can control everything with the app. This allows us to do some really cool stuff. So Visiobike has got the best anti-theft ever built into anything on two wheels. It's practically unstealable, and we give all of our buyers 1 year free theft insurance on us. Visiobike's got the most advanced safety functions. It's got the VisioCam for the rear view. It's got a black box that can detect and record accidents. And in the worst case scenario, the bike can even autonomously make a distress call with your location and accident report. So as I said, you control everything through the app, and that means that your phone and the bike are always connected, even when you park the bike and go away. So you type in a PIN code to unlock the bike, and here you are on the main screen. The main screen's got everything you need: speed, battery level, trip distance, on a simple, big, clear touch interface. One swipe right brings you the navigation built right into the app, and one swipe left brings you the amazing rear view camera. So here's the team that built Visiobike. Inspired by Marco, our founder with a vision, he pulled in 2 award-winning engineers, an experienced partner, and myself all the way from London. We showed Visiobike at Eurobike, the world's biggest bike show, at the end of August, and the reception was unanimously fantastic. Everybody is blown away by what Visiobike can do with smartphone integration. So of course we took orders, and these are the 17 dealers in the EU and the US who pre-ordered Visiobike. We're shipping to them at the end of this month. Here's the market. It's a young market, it's growing fast. It's projected to reach $10.4 billion by 2020. Now, cities are investing in cycle infrastructure faster and faster, and cities and states are starting to subsidize e-bikes. So we think this is probably an underestimate of where this is all going. This is our go-to-market strategy. We're following the Tesla model. So we start with a premium high-end product introducing game-changing technologies at a high price, and then follow up with a mass market model with the same features. This is the competition, or is it? So as you can see, you can spend a lot of money on an e-bike and get not many features, or you can buy Visiobike and get all of these new features, which is setting a new standard. There's a tipping point coming in transport, cycle transport, and we think Visiobike is going to be a key part of making this future of cycling happen. We've bootstrapped all the way to production and sales, and now Visiobike's looking for a partner. We've tried to raise 1.2 million euros so that we can go to phase 2, make the aluminium model, broaden our distribution and marketing, and go to the worldwide market with this. Thank you very much.
I didn't see much of the presentation because the light is not good, but can you give me the details on the economics per piece, so the production cost and what's the margin?
The margin is excellent. Production costs on the first model is carbon fiber, so that's bumping up our production costs significantly. When we go to aluminium, our production costs will be dramatically lower. Margins for dealers are excellent, and margins for ourselves producing are also excellent. Would you like more specifics? I'll tell you later.
And you already have production plants set up, or?
Absolutely. For the carbon model is produced here in Zagreb, in fact in Veliko Gorica, and we assemble it in Zagreb. The aluminium model, we're looking for strategic partners so that we can develop that.
Have you any connection with the big bike producers?
This is an interesting question. So our technology is light years ahead of everything else in the industry. And so naturally we've had inquiries, and we've decided to make our technology smartphone integration platform available as a white label solution for competing manufacturers. That's our really interesting next revenue stream. And that's where our CEO is today. He's in Italy having a very important meeting on that.
You didn't mention in terms of what are your target customers, because if it's urban commuters, that's one of the main customers, like one bike here that's on our back. I think that you need to have a foldable bike, and it has to be not so big as the one that you have shown. I don't know if you have other models. For instance, if you have been working in the UK market, you know Brompton bicycles. It's a fantastic example, and they are now becoming electrical as well. So you will face huge competition from those foldable bikes that you can transport in public transport, and you can carry them to your office, to your home. So
I take your point. There is what's called a last mile commuting solution. They're foldable so that you can take them on the train. So you do the first 10 miles on the train and cycle to your office. The idea with the e-bike, with the Visiobike, is that you've got all the battery, all the power, you do all 11 miles on the bike. And then the anti-theft means that you can leave the bike outside your office and not worry about it. If it moves, you get a notification and the alarm goes off. It's completely safe, and it's a different market from these people who want a foldable last mile solution.
Can you give us a little bit of insight into, I guess, price point for the initial model first, and then projection revenues?
Okay.
And it might have been on the presentation, but
price point for the carbon fiber model starts at 4,500 euros, goes up to 5,500 for the automatic transmission and a few extra trimmings, and the mass market model, which we're super excited about, comes down to about 2,200 euros.
And what do you have for revenue projections for your first year?
What are our projections for the first year?
Yeah.
So we're looking to sell at least 300 carbon Visiobikes in the first year. The aluminium is still to be made, built. Any more questions? No?